How's it going? So I just wanted to talk about this Democratic debate that's going to take place here pretty soon. I'm for Bernie Sanders, and I'm against all the rest of them. Just a second here. So this lady went on Fox Business News to talk about she's the Democratic National Committee communications director, and she's annoying. And she went on this channel, this Fox Business channel. Just a second here. Just a second. Hang in there. Where's that? A little something. A little white to keep me awake. Just 1 second. I need to pull up that video again.
What?
I just want to that video that I decided to retake that video. Don't put that on there.
It's so good.
They talked to this lady. Where is it? I'm completely unprepared here. I'm sorry. Fox Business News, right? Okay, yeah, here they go.
This is Bo. Bo has been my companion and friend, greeting customers of our Army surplus store.
Well, it's a big night for Detroit with 20 Democratic.
I apologize if you've seen this before.
Face off in the second round of primary debates. The first just a few hours from now, with 10 of the 20 on stage, and we're joined now from the center of all the action by the Democratic National Committee Communications Director, Xochitl Hinojosa. Now, Xochitl was kind enough to join us in person when we did the show live from Miami before the first debate. So
Absolutely.
She's with us. Good to see you once again, this time from Detroit. The way it's being billed tonight is kind of a matchup of the progressives on the stage, with Elizabeth Warren supposedly against Bernie Sanders. Obviously, there are 8 other candidates, but that being the billing, as we get set for it, is there a risk, and does the party recognize that risk of being perceived now early in the primary process of moving this party too far to the left on a number of issues, and will it be tough to get back if Sanders and Warren are the type that dominate the conversation?
Well, if you're a candidate on this stage tonight, you're not just trying to go and talk to people like to our base. You're also talking to all of America. You're talking to those Trump voters. You're talking to the people here in Michigan who didn't necessarily vote for a Democrat, or maybe came out to vote but didn't vote at the top of the ticket. Those are the people we want to talk to, as well.
Okay,
as
so
the
this
people
lady's
that have been
obviously a
impacted by
genius.
Trump's policies that are part of the
I'm
Democratic
sorry.
base. So
I'm sorry for
running
second-guessing
for president,
her.
You want to be the president for all Americans, not just
Right.
a certain part.
Right,
So I think
all
that was
Americans,
important
okay.
here tonight.
Is it a real risk to move to the left in the party?
What do you think?
Careful?
Oh, you have another.
I don't think that this is a move to the left, or we're
Do you think this
talking
lady's
about the
smart?
issues.
Look at this lady.
Everyone
Yeah.
on that stage will talk about healthcare. They'll talk about the economy. Yes. Do we disagree on how to get there? Do we disagree?
This is the communications
on
director for the
healthcare
DNC.
proposals?
Right.
Yes, we do.
Oh, in her
But are we
20s?
all
What did she know?
united around expanding access to healthcare? Absolutely. And so you actually see a Democratic Party who is united
looks like
and worried
20s
about
to me.
helping
No,
people.
she's like
There was just a
25,
recent
40.
poll that came out that talked about people in Michigan are really upset by Donald Trump's tweets.
Do you care about
if
Donald Trump's
Trump wants
tweets?
to
Do
tweet
his
all
tweets
day
mean anything?
and
What he
put
says on
racist
Twitter?
attacks out there,
No.
then he's not going to win a state like Michigan. They want to know, how are you helping them?
Well, that's
People,
kind of
people in
part of
Michigan,
it.
they like
Let me
really
bring
nice
up,
tweets.
Something from Axios, some data that they put out on the quote-unquote dominant storylines.
People in Michigan like very complimentary
What they
tweets.
found was, in the data that they released at least, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, who we already talked about, are getting far more attention when they talk about student debt cancellation, tuition-free college, than someone like Joe Biden.
You see that red sauce right there?
trying to
That's
get
sriracha
their
sauce.
issues. And I'm wondering if there is some sort of a disconnect here.
That's
between the
sriracha sauce.
types
It's
of
not
issues
blood.
that do get attention
Yeah, it's not
online,
calf's
the
blood, if that's what you
Twitterverse,
thought.
as we call it, versus the so-called kitchen table issues that people really care about. The reason I bring that up, you said the president's tweets matter, and I'm sure they do to some people, or the president's commentary on issues.
His
But don't people
tweets
care
matter.
more about
See,
the
this
issues that
is.
affect their lives rather than what the president's talking about on a given day?
Yeah, no, I don't care if I have health care.
What
Seriously,
you're
if he,
referring to are
it's
Democrats
just his
talking about
tweets
how they're
that
going
matter to
help
me.
people's lives versus Donald Trump, who is attacking women of color and people who he is threatened by. And so whether it is Twitter or whether you're talking to a real voter, all
They
of
do
candidates
this
are
because they don't
proposing,
want to.
bold policy ideas.
They don't
on
want
how
to
help
actually
people.
talk about the
Now, you're
real
right.
issues, so
People
they just
wanna
talk about his
healthcare. They want to talk
tweets,
about the economy.
Russia.
That's why you saw both of those issues heard in the last debate.
Say the
We're not talking
they want to talk about the
genocide.
economy
I wanna
broadly, but
remind you,
nothing
4 years
specific.
ago, there was a Republican debate right behind me in 2016 here at the Fox Theater. Guess what they talked about? They talked about hand size. We don't want that. We want to talk about the issues, and we think all of our candidates will do
I want to
that.
talk about hand size. I want to talk about hand size. I want to talk about penis size, and that's what I see. That's what I go for. I go for a guy that I like to have a beer with, and the guy that I think has the biggest penis on stage, and that is Donald Trump.
Hey, I want to show you something.
And as always, I wanted to thank Weird City Citizen. I wanted to thank
And I found the perfect
Gene
one.
Hayward, everyone that's made this show the #1 show on YouTube, the most watched show on YouTube. We had 3 billion views last month. Keep it up. Have a great night. See you at the debates.
Right back up when I'm moving around outside. I just clip it to my backpack and my gear. Now, one of these guys will charge up 2 phones or 2 tablets, even a laptop, no problem. And they're so compact that if you need more power,